Today we are going to be watching a completely different video. Now it's going to be about fighting and mixed martial arts, which I am quite familiar with, to be honest. So I'm going to be familiar with the topic, but this type of video I've never really seen before. So this is going to be a first. The video that I'm going to be watching today is called Taekwondo Blackbelt Destroyed by Muay Thai Legend. And it's from, obviously, the legend Lawrence Kenshin Striking Breakdowns. I've already seen a few videos from this guy, and he's good at making these fighting videos. I've watched a lot of Muay Thai, from Buakao to Sunshine to Rod Tang to Lurdzilla even. And also Danny Bill and all those lot. And what I can say is that don't around with people that are good at Muay Thai. Just don't do it, okay? Most of these fighters that I've seen, Muay Thai fighters, they've got like 400 fights. So you are just gonna be one little fight that they're just gonna, you don't matter to them. They have experience when it comes to down to beating someone's ass. All I'm trying to say is that, Muay Thai fighters, that you shouldn't fuck around with them. The only way you would be able to beat a Muay Thai fighter is if you're like a professional wrestler, because there's really nothing to do with the ground and Muay Thai. So that's probably the only way, or the only weakness with Muay Thai fighters. But if you're a stand-up fighter, you're gonna get fucked up by a Muay Thai fighter, that's for sure. And especially with what they said here in the title, a Muay Thai legend. That means this guy has been smashing people's heads in for a long time. Alright, I'm gonna seriously stop babbling on now. Okay, I've probably done your head in if you're still here. If you do like the video in the end, which I doubt you will, please be sure to like the video and also subscribe to the channel. But yeah, let's stop stalling and I'm gonna get right into this video and press play. 3, 2, 1, let's get into it.
This is the face of a cocky Taekwondo black belt about to be humbled by a Muay Thai legend.
Okay. You can get humbled.
Muay Thai versus Taekwondo matches are full of great lessons for technique. This fight in 1993 took place in a special rules open weight karate tournament.
1993.
K1
wow.
banner. There were no punches to the head, but kicks were allowed.
Oh,
by 1993,
it's only kicks.
This Muay Thai fighter named Chang Puek Yetsongret had already solicited his place in history by beating Western legends such as Rob Kamen and Rick
damn.
Rufus.
Ooh,
Rob Kamen is the best Dutch Muay Thai fighter, and Rick Rufus is the best American kickboxer.
Ooh.
Chang Puek's historic bouts against them were as epic as it comes. So that's why this cocky Taekwondo black belt was about to get a rude awakening. The Taekwondo fighter's name is Shin Ushikoshi, a Japanese ITF Taekwondo black belt and champion.
Oh no.
Now why did this Taekwondo fighter fail so hard?
Oh,
You
just
see,
get a
spinning
manhandled.
attacks are very popular amongst Taekwondo stylists. In full contact
Woo.
fights that allow bare shin attacks,
Damn.
spinning attacks are high risk. Sure, the spinning kick can do
Ow.
tremendous damage if it lands, but if it doesn't, the attacker is left vulnerable and off balanced.
Yeah.
Right after
That
the
is
spinning
true.
kick, the attacker is in the danger zone,
Ow.
oftentimes with his back facing the opponent. Notice how the Taekwondo black belt panics every time he receives a hard Muay Thai kick.
It's not working, is
This is
it?
because he has
He's trying to do
absolutely
a
no
spinning
conditioning to receive a strike.
spinning
Muay
kick
Thai
and he's just
conditioning
catching
is
it
one
every
of the
time.
main pillars of what makes the art so special. Due to a high volume of training, fighters in the art of Muay Thai have extremely conditioned bodies. Through years of jogging and kicking the heavy bags with their shins, the shin becomes extremely hardened. Against anyone in the world, they can trade kick for kick and do it better. Whereas Taekwondo kicks sacrifice power for the sake of having a faster kick.
Oh my
Muay Thai
god,
fighters
those
sacrifice
kicks.
speed in order to deliver more power. The Taekwondo black
Yeah.
belt here could get to the target quicker, but he had absolutely no effect on Chang Puek. Sometimes he'd even fall on the ground after a kick, pretending that the floor was slippery, when it's in fact his technique
Oh yeah,
that is
right.
flawed. The Taekwondo black belt can kick the Thai legend 5 times in a row and have absolutely no effect. But when
Look
Chang
at that.
Puek kicks once, he panics.
What's that gonna
I
do,
mean, just
man?
look at him hands down, swaying back and forth. This is very common in Taekwondo, but it does absolutely nothing against a Muay Thai fighter. In Muay Thai, each roundhouse has finishing power. It is thrown to deliver maximum damage.
Look at that,
You
man.
will often hear about the baseball bat analogy when being
Oh.
first introduced to Muay Thai kicks. Comparatively,
Oh
Taekwondo
my
has more kicking variety, but they are not conditioned to receive and deliver kicks that matter in a real fight.
Right, here's my opinion, right? The difference between Taekwondo and Muay Thai is that Taekwondo is more of like, if you're good at Taekwondo, you're good at competing against others that do Taekwondo, and you're able to, you know, let's say you're a black belt and you're fighting another black belt, and you can do more kicks or more variations of kicks. You're gonna be better than that guy because you know you have more variation and you're better overall as a Taekwondo artist. And when it comes down to like these Taekwondo fights or competitions or whatnot, it's more of like who can do the most fancy kick to try and like, you know, get the better of someone. But a Muay Thai fighter, right? I feel like their goal with, you know, training and Muay Thai and whatnot is to beat the out of you. I think that's the difference here, because you can see the Taekwondo guy during some of those clips, you know, kicking the Muay Thai fighter, and the Muay Thai fighter is like, what is this? Alright, that's a weird kick. Okay, it did no effect to me. Right. Oh, there's another one. Okay, that was weird. And then when the Muay Thai fighter kicks him, he's probably just like blasted in his stomach or something. Even though it's probably the same one kick over and over again, you know, it still does effect and it still can bring you down. So I feel like, you know, Muay Thai, it's more about just power and just precision and trying to absolutely up your opponent, while Taekwondo is a bit more about, you know, competitions and like, yeah, you know a lot of kicks and you're nimble and stuff, but do you have the power? Can you take hits? You know, shit like that, like they do in their gym when they're fucking kicking metal steel poles to strengthen their shins. I don't know, I think that's probably the difference here with these two.
The Taekwondo fighter trying to crescent kick Chang Pur, then running away and fixing his
Wow.
gi and belt. The rules completely favour the black belt champion, and yet he was completely out of his depth even when it comes to pure kicking. While Taekwondo spinning kicks look very cool, the main danger is that if it's interrupted during the spin, there's no base to absorb a blow.
Oh,
that's why when he got roundhouse midair,
look at
he
that.
simply fell to the floor and got kicked twice in the process. He got kicked once during the spin, and once again as he fell. This is the definition of a showy fighter. Showy fighters look cool, but when it comes to actually fighting,
that's what I was talking about. It's all for the show. But Muay Thai, it's just grit and brutal, just they want to kill you.
The champion attempted to throw the side kick multiple times and was punished for it. While side kicks don't really exist in Muay Thai, they do have a variation that looks like the side kick. In Muay Thai, it's called the side teep. The kick is more of a push rather
I've seen
than
that. A push kick, yeah.
But the motion of the strike is similar. Therefore, when Muay Thai fighters
Sunshine
styles, they are familiar
legend
with the sided kick and know how to counter it. As you can see, when the Taekwondo Black Belt tried a side kick, he got sent flying via a kick. Then when he gets
Jesus
up
Christ.
and tries to do it again, the same thing happened. In Taekwondo,
like, bro, stop doing it, man.
Notice how the hand
Stop
of the
it.
black belt is completely down and not doing anything. While this can be good for adding speed and agility, it's not a realistic way of fighting. Chang Pur, for example,
Here we go again.
despite not being able to punch in this fight, keeps his hands up and uses the long guard to frame the opponent. By framing, he can control the opponent and move him into the proper range to throw a roundhouse. Despite getting destroyed for the whole round though, the Taekwondo Black Belt surprisingly lasts the whole round.
Oh, that's good. What I was going to say is, the thing is with having your hands up, it's also about protection, isn't it? That's why the Muay Thai fighter always has his hands out, going like that. If you try to kick him in the head, then you can just block. Boom. I'm chilling. Why would you have your hands down? I don't understand that. Obviously, it's the Taekwondo way, but, you know, in a fight where someone can just kick your head in, maybe you should be a bit prepared with your hands out. I don't know. But I don't know. I'm not a fucking expert at this.
The legacy of Chang Pur is undeniable.
Oh.
As a Muay Thai fighter, he ventured into kickboxing because at
Look
70
at that,
kilograms,
man.
he was already too big in Thailand to find competitive fights.
Oh my, he kicked him out the ring, man.
Chang Pur is
I need to watch.
regarded as one of the greatest Muay Thai ambassadors of all time.
I need to check this guy out.
Some of the greatest kickboxers in history, he demonstrated to the world the effectiveness of Muay Thai despite having limiting rules and giving up so much weight. After this fight, Chang Pur at 75 kilograms would face off against the legendary heavyweight karateka Andy Hu, which we will break down in the next episode.
Oh wow.
If you enjoyed this episode, the best way to support us is by watching another one.
Wow. Probably gonna have to check out this Muay Thai fighter that was in this fight. Those clips at the end, man, that was no joke. He punched a guy out of the ring. I think if someone does something like that, it's worth to watch. It's worth to check them out. But back to the video and you know, about the fight. As I said, the Taekwondo fighter, he was doing some cool kicks that looked great and looked cool. Like they looked hard to do. Like you need some specific skills to be able to do those kicks. They didn't have enough oomph and you know, power and stuff to actually damage the Muay Thai fighter. Like for an example, those side kicks that he was doing. The Muay Thai fighter legit just catched his leg and just absolutely battered his fucking leg. You can do different kicks and try different shit, which is what the Taekwondo guy was doing there. He did just loads of kicks and tried different shit, see if it worked, but none of it really did work, obviously, in that fight, because he got absolutely demolished. Now, obviously, this video was mainly about, you know, the kicks. That was what the focus was, because, you know, in Taekwondo, obviously, you can't punch. There's only kicks that you can do. So that's why, yeah, it was going more into kicks. But, bro, imagine that Muay Thai fighter with his hands ready to go. Elbows, whatnot. It would have been over then, bro. It would have been absolutely over. But you could even see there, without hands, the Muay Thai fighter still had it, which is quite interesting, you know. Now, don't get me wrong, okay, I'm not trying to put any Taekwondo artists down. Like, I think what these Taekwondo guys, I've seen some clips of these guys that, like, they run, jump, and, like, fucking kick 10 things in the air and do a backflip at the same time or some shit. Like, I've seen those type of videos. And, yeah, that is something that few people in the world that can probably do something like that. And Taekwondo is still something you should not mess with, because it's still a practice. But I still think when it comes down to being in the ring and battering someone up, I think Muay Thai obviously has the advantage, as you saw in this video, as it showcased. But yeah, this was an interesting video. I like these type of ones where they, you know, go into a bit more detail about stuff, and, like, you know, differences about different mixed martial arts and different sports. It's fun to learn about stuff and see what different things are about. If you did enjoy the video, okay, be sure to like the video and also subscribe. That'll be it for me today. It's gotten quite dark in here because well, the sun's drawing in and it's getting a bit late, so I'm going to cut it off here. Hope you enjoyed the video. Stay safe, and I'll see you in my next up and coming video.